Hi there, this is Jomi Thomas, and in this video I'll be taking you through when and where you must cast your hook to always get a big size catfish. Now in my place it is raining heavily, so I'm not sure how much of it I'll be able to capture in the video, but let's see, and let's move to catfishing. I have reached to my spot and it's still raining over here. So I was telling you about when and where to cast. Best time for catching catfish would be an hour before sunrise or an hour before sunset. Now, where to cast? Catfish, they are bottom feeders and they are shy fish. So they hardly come up to the surface, and most of the time throughout their life, most of the time they stay at places or spots where there are weeds. So this place where I am now, since I am used to this spot, this particular spot has full of weeds, and this is the only spot in this entire riverbed where there are weeds. If I move upstream or downstream, there are no weeds. So I know that if I cast over there, there are least chances that I get a catfish. And if you would have seen my earlier videos, this is the same place where we last caught 2 catfish, and that too with an hand poached circle hook. This is the same place where we will be casting today. So I have made 2 sets of new rod holders, because the other one, which were made up of PVC pipes, it was hard for me to carry it along all the time. So let's start our catfishing. I casted both my rods, and the bait I am using is chicken. Chicken is one of my favorite catfish baits. Do not pick your rods when you see these small bites to your rod. This happens when small fish, they try to nibble onto your bait. During monsoon in Kerala, the days are longer, and it is 6:30 now when I get my first proper fish bite. So that is our first catfish of the day. So whenever you hold a catfish, you have to make sure that there are 3 spike bones the catfish has. One is over here, the other 2 are on the sides. And you have to hold them this way. This is the best way to hold a catfish. Now let me show you this hook. If you can see this hook, this is the speciality of a circle hook. A circle hook always pokes on the mouth. It doesn't get hooked on the gut of the fish. So that is why I mostly use circle hook, and it is very easy for a circle hook to be removed. You just have to rotate it this way and it comes out. That was a big one, but I don't know, somehow it was not properly hooked, I guess. Or I guess I was looking after the camera whether it was on or off, and I was late to pick it up. Anyways, we'll put this rod again. This is comparatively very smaller than the one which we caught earlier, but I just want you to look at this. How barely is this fish hooked over here? It did not even pass through its mouth. I hope you can see it. That is the third one. This seems to be a little bigger than the other two. This also is barely hooked, and it's hooked on its tongue. The special thing is, this was hooked on the hook which I have hand forged. If you want to see how I make my own circle hooks, I have put a link in the description. You may follow that link. So this is our fourth one. Either way, these fish have passed their spawning. That's why their belly is thin. When you go out for fishing, maybe be it whichever fish you are going after, if you know the behavior of the fish based on the time and the location, it helps you to enjoy your fishing. So I hope this video would help you in your kind of fishing, whatever it is, and I hope you would like this. To watch more videos from this channel, click on subscribe and hit the bell icon.